Managed to hold on for victory, and we can speak to Declan Rice now, live from Selhurst Park. Evening to you, Declan. Congratulations on the victory. Just how tough were those closing stages, though?
You know, when you're as a player on that pitch and you look up at the clock and you've got 20 minutes to go and you're down to 10 men against this young, athletic, Crystal Palace side, it's going to be tough. But these are the places you want to come. If you want to win Premier Leagues, if you want to be up there at the end of the season, these are the stadiums you've got to come to, show character, and then pluck out the 3 points. And I thought we thoroughly deserved it in the end. Was that why, though, there was the big celebration? We saw the emotion on all of your faces at the end. Yeah, I think it was a massive relief, to be honest with you, to get through them 20 minutes. We obviously know what Selhurst Park is like. I think we controlled the game completely up until when we went down to 10 men. They got hold in the game, but I think it was a faces of relief just because of the way we defended and we put our bodies on the line to get the 3 points tonight.
Declan, you were absolutely outstanding that last half an hour in terms of obviously the resilience that you showed, and I'm sure that's why you were pleased at the end. Just what's the players' initial approach and take on these new rules that have come in around time wasting? Obviously, I think Tomiyasu took one for the team in terms of 23 seconds were taken for the throw-in. Do the players like the extra time that's been added on? Do they like the idea of players being booked for this sort of time wasting or not?
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, I think at the start of the season we always have referees meeting at every club, and they come in and explain the new rules, so we know what's happening. We know if we're time wasting we're going to get a yellow card. Obviously they're stamping down on it much more now. Obviously to see 7, 8, 9 minutes go up at the end of the game can be frustrating at times, but they laid down the law at the start of the season, and I suppose if we're time wasting there's nothing we can really do about it. It's the new law of the game.
Declan, the manager mentioned at the start of the show your role changing this week. What was it, the adaptations that he told you to do tonight?
I think it was against Nottingham Forest. We played a diamond in midfield and I was to the left of the diamond, and tonight I was the single pivot, so I dropped back kind of one spot. But in the last 4 weeks, I've learned so much. I've spoke about it. I'm learning different ways of playing the position, constantly on the move, learning how we build up, learning how we play as a team. I'm really trying to test myself, because to play for Arsenal, to play at the highest level, you need to be one of the best, and I'm eager to keep learning and keep flourishing.
Is there a particular role that you prefer out of that, in that diamond formation? Is this one that you might feel a bit more comfortable in?
No, look, I think I love going forward. I think I showed that last year with West Ham. My attacking capabilities, even though I'd have loved to have got more goals, I really enjoyed going forward, and I've had a conversation with the manager here as well. He sees me in that role, but also he sees me in the number 6 role, and I'm really comfortable playing in both, and I think that will help the team throughout the season.
Declan, you mentioned goals there, and that has probably been the one criticism that's been, put to yourself in terms of being, a top midfielder, £100 million man. We actually analysed that as well, your numbers before the game. Do you think there's a possibility that going forward with the more attacking role that can change, and is that something that you're determined to do?
Yeah, definitely. I think, even here at West Ham, the lads are always on to me to shoot more, to score more. I'm definitely trying to put that emphasis myself on scoring more goals. I had 2 great chances against Forest. I'm playing a bit more higher up the pitch as well when we're attacking, even as the 6. So balls are going to drop to me now. But I need to put them away. Like you said, there's so many people that talk about me scoring goals, because I do the other side of the stuff really well. But obviously to score goals as well is really good, and I know I've got the ability to, so that's something I'm definitely more hungry for.
You spoke before about the different roles. I mean, you've spoken as well in interviews about almost like the education you've had at Arsenal in these different roles going forward. I mean, how far, when you've been in this team now, do you think it can go? It was very close to the title last season. They've spent big money on you. You'll be seen as the man who's got to make the difference in that role.
Yeah, look, obviously we can't get carried away. We're only 2 games in it. It's about momentum. It's about, taking each game as it comes, coming to places like your Palaces and winning and getting 3 points and building momentum. And obviously we've got a tough schedule coming up after September. So, look, we're going to be ready for it. Last year there was obviously big pressure on Arsenal to win the Premier League. And like I said, that's why I signed for Arsenal, because I believe in the vision. I believe in the manager. I believe in this team, how young and hungry we all are. We know Man City is, the best team in the world at the minute, and they're tough to stop. But it's a great challenge ahead. Look, let's keep fighting, keep pushing, and taking each game as it comes.
Can't believe Caicedo's broken your record already, though, Declan. Can't be happy with that. It didn't last long.
I had it up on the wall for 2 weeks. It's come down already.
One thing I would say before you leave us, you really just look like you're enjoying yourself already in an Arsenal shirt.
Yeah, do you know what? Before the game tonight, I was on the way to the game and I just thought, just go out there and have it tonight. Just go out there and then try and put on a show. And, you know, even in the warm-up, I just felt an energy that, you know, I wanted to go out there and perform. And, you know, I was just really up for it, to be honest with you. Only 2 games in, obviously there's so much talk around the price tag and me playing for Arsenal. And, you know, I want to keep proving people wrong, proving people I can play at the top. And, you know, I want to keep putting in top performances. So, yeah, I'll keep my feet on the ground and, you know, keep listening to everyone around me and keep pushing.
Great start, Declan. Keep going. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good to speak to you. Thank you. See you later.